Good evening. Thank you so much for joining. It's really good to see you. It is May 31st, 2023. It's a Wednesday evening. It's a beautiful day outside. We had a little bit of rain out there, but otherwise it's cool. It's sunny. All in all, a nice spring. Good day, Bess. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. My day was good. I successfully completed a major project at work. Thank goodness. I don't like writing, so there's that. I'm happy to be done. Yay! So, what are we going to do today? Well, we finished a week in Binh Long, so we're going to start a new scenario today. We are going to start the Contradiction. Battle of Minh Than Road. What is this all about? Oh, I see I have to fix this. I didn't even notice that. Good day, John. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well. So we are actually going to be operating in the same area that we had been playing the last 81 sessions, or the last 80 sessions anyways, and the last one was discussion. If you missed the overall discussion, do take a look at that video. It's totally worth giving it a shout. If I remember, I'll put it up in the right-hand side top, a link to it. So yeah, there you go. Worth recommending a visit. Hey there, Allie. Good to see you. I hope you're smiling. Hope you had a good day today. So what are we going to do? We are going to be utilizing a armored cavalry regiment, the Quarter Horse, 1st of the 4th Cavalry, and we are going to be engaging some VC. So let's take a read about what this is all about. So here we have, operating with South Vietnamese forces, the U.S. 1st Division mounted a series of operations in Eastern War Zone C during June and July 1966, with the purpose of reopening Route 13 from Saigon to Loc Ninh in Binh Long province. Actually, there's another typo. You see? Me and my typos are terrible. And to destroy elements of the Viet Cong 9th Division. Intelligence suggested that the VC 9th Division was massing in the province to seize the capital An Loc. In June, the elite Viet Cong 271st and 272nd Regiments had managed to conduct a couple of ambushes against Quarter Horse Cavalry, known as the Quarter Horse, and lessons learned from the battles at Ap Tao O Bridge. This scenario here is also... This is actually a scenario. Ap Tao O Bridge is the Golden Gate. Here, run right before it. Here it is. Crossing the Golden Gate. And Sroc Dung provided an opportunity... Oh, Sroc Dung, that's the one. Provided an opportunity to develop a plan to lure the Viet Cong into attacking an armored column. Information was leaked that a small armored column would escort engineering equipment from Minh Than to An Loc. After information was leaked, the first phase of the plan was put into action. Actually, that should be reversed. It should be An Loc to Minh Than. Sorry about that. The first phase of the plan was put into action, and infantry and artillery units were pre-positioned into areas near the suspected ambush locations. 2 infantry battalions were stationed at Minh Than Plantation, another at Quan Loa Airfield, and the remainder at an abandoned airfield at Ap Loc K. These would move by helicopter or by foot to the phase lines identified by the lender and numbering on the map, which I'll show you, to block the retreat routes and hopefully trap the VC Regiment. Taking the bait, the VC 767 Regiment had moved towards the Minh Than Plantation and began preparations to lay their trap. At 7 a.m. on July 9th, the convoy, designated Task Force Dragoon, comprised of Company B, 1st to the 2nd Infantry, and Troops B and C, 1st Squadron, 4th Cavalry, left An Loc. As the convoy moved onto the Minh Than Road, air and artillery strikes hit likely ambush sites. Quite contrary to traditional tactics, the armor force was to become the fixing force, while the infantry was to become the encircling element. And we're going to play with all the normal goodies, just no variable visibility. And now I haven't updated this scenario to 1.3 standards. I will do that after we play, because there are some things that I know I want to fix, especially with the way that the ambushes are going to work. I have learned through just better scripting methodology to make the ambushes better. So That will be one thing I fix after this playtest. And that should be available maybe 1.3.1 or 1.3.2. Anyways, let's give it a roll. That was enough of a ramble there for you. Sorry. And we are going to have the computer with Fog of War, so we can't see what they're doing. All the standard rules except for variable visibility, which is also default. And let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what kind of toys and goodies we have. I'm excited. Alright, the Battle of Minh Road. The situation. The Viet Cong 272nd Regiment has been operating in part of War Zone D. There's a chance to bait the enemy regiment to come out in the open and destroy them in the field. Our friendly forces are Task Force Dragoon, consisting of elements of Quarter Horse, with the 1st 16th Infantry, 1st 18th Infantry, and 2nd Infantry in support. These are all battalions of the various regiments. That's just how they're named. The Viet Cong 272nd Regiment is the primary target of this operation. You are to use the Task Force Dragoon as a supply convoy to bait the regiment, the VC regiment, into attack, thereupon attempt to wipe them out. Your secondary mission is to ensure that the real supply units that you're escorting arrive safely at the Minh Plantation airfield. So, we have a mission. The main mission is to destroy the regiment. The secondary mission, which, is encouraged to do, is to get whatever supply vehicles and whatnot from An-Loc to Minh. Execution. Use the armor of Task Force Dragoons to surprise the Viet Cong attackers, pin them down, and destroy them. Deploy your infantry elements to blocking positions around the perimeter. Once the perimeter is established, use the infantry to weed out the Viet Cong regiment, hopefully eradicating them completely. There's no political considerations. Supply levels are high at the beginning of the scenario, but expect them to taper off as the operation proceeds. That's pretty standards for all of my scenarios. And the weather is going to be clear through the day, so we'll be able to see everything, which is great. And turn 1 of 30. So it's only 30 turns. I don't know how long this is going to take us, maybe 2 or 3 sessions. Or if I play really quickly, 1 or 2. I don't know, we'll see. But here we can see our units are dispersed around. Let's draw on some labels. Here's Minh, which is very familiar from the previous scenario that we were playing. Up here is An-Loc, and our task is to go past these checkpoints. All these checkpoints, really. Yeah. So I put objectives in here just for for a player that is used to having objectives identified around. They aren't necessary to have objectives anymore, but it does help identify where I need to go, just for simplicity. So there are some blocking zones where you're going to have to get your infantry to. There's a bunch of landing zones. Some landing zones are going to be easier to get to than others. Like back in here, you can get there okay, but getting to the blocking zones will be a challenge. These are things that you're going to have to think about, or I'm going to have to think about when I play this. These landing zones are the ones that I found in the after-action report from this particular engagement, so they are, as far as I know, historical. The starting positions here are also historical, so we're assuming that the infantry arrived on scene, they landed, and they're waiting for the armor to do their thing. Here's the other battalion up here, or battalion up here. We do have gunships and extra support, which is fantastic. And these are what we're going to be using to, once we trigger that ambush, to clear things up. So, our priority is going to look at Quarter Horse. Here's Quarter Horse. We have a bunch of units here. And we do have... So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do, is we have a long way to go. So I'm going to start moving some of these vehicles, but I want to order them in a logical sequence. We're going to lead with some ACAVs and tanks. And I'm going to take one of these engineer platoons, load it up into these 4 strength point ACAVs. Get them on the road. And I'm going to do precisely the same thing with these guys. Load them into these ACAVs here. If I recall correctly, these are all under 12 strength points. Let me check. Yeah, so that's 4, 4 is 8, 10. So I can move these as a cohesive unit, at least for now. Now, do I have any other infantry? I do have infantry that they are going to tag along, so let's get them rolling. And here I have additional infantry. We're going to load them up and get them rolling. The engineering vehicles I'm going to bring, but I'm going to leave them at the end. Same with our supply trucks. Let's split these guys up. And here we have our command with artillery support. Now, the command we're going to leave in the back. But I think the artillery battery we're going to bring closer to the front. And let's bring an ARV in the front as well. Is that... Oh no, we do have one more. We have a full infantry company with us. Two engineer platoons. Here's our brigade headquarters. And let's get our column starting to move. Let's move into here. And we'll have this at the end of the column. So here's our column. This is what it's going to look like. So this is technically a cavalry platoon, just a FYI. This is what a platoon looks like, and that's part of a troop. Looks like we have 2 troops in this task force, which is fantastic. I'm very excited. We have lots of tanks. We have lots of armored vehicles. And we should be able to decimate a lot of these things. We are going to keep our recon units as far ahead as we can. So let's save that. Battle of Minh. There we go. Okay, first things first. That's all we need to do. I'm going to turn off the labels because they're just distracting. And we're going to zoom in and then the turn. And just like that, VC didn't do a whole bunch of stuff, which is fine. One thing I'm going to do, since we're not doing anything with these infantry, is just dig in. Might as well until they get released. I don't think I have any helicopters to use right now. But we will double check. So these, you'll notice that all this infantry and whatnot is fixed. That is because you need to secure or you need to accomplish a certain mission prior to them being released. So if we look at the release schedule, let's take a look. Reinforces, releases. We don't know when they're going to be released because we have Fog of War on. Oh, look at that. We're going to have Guns A Go-Go. We're going to have some Chinooks that are all loaded with toys. I'm very excited. We're also going to get... Let's see, where are they? Oh, yeah, look at that. Heck yeah. That's fun. Hey, Scud. Good to see you. Is this How to Plant Orchids channel? Yes, it is, for sure. And we are going to be showing how to do that probably in about 20 minutes. And how to use APCs as planters. Oh wait, let's not do that. Let's actually move stuff first. We're going to advance down this road as fast as we can. And then we have to determine where we're going to cut off the road to go down this major road here. And I think we're going to do that right in here. We'll just cut across through here, through this plantation part. I have my column all organized, all ready to go. I just wish they would stay on the freaking road. Oh, trucks, that's why. So, let's just review quickly. We only have reconnaissance there. We have an engineer there. And we have infantry there. So we want to make sure that these troops here are... We don't want to go too fast, because we want to keep our troops together, especially as we get into the ambush area. And we know somewhere along here, we're going to get ambushed. So we have to make sure that once we get into this sector, I don't know where it's going to be, because quite frankly, I don't remember. It's been 2 years since I designed the scenario, so this will be fun for me as much as it is for you. Happy thoughts. Okay. I don't think we're going to see much of the VC, so let's just keep pumping through the turns. One headquarter, unable to provide supply, which makes sense, and then we built a whole bunch of stuff. That's great. Let's go down south. Let's just get these guys building if they haven't already. We have helicopter areas there. We can get these guys digging in. Bunch of slackers hanging around, not doing anything. There was these guys here. Most of them have done something. That's good. Let's dig in. These guys can also dig in. This is just a good habit to get into. Whenever you have infantry that are stationary, make them do something. Digging in is a good thing for them to do. Just in case they get ambushed, they get attacked, or whatever. Safety first. This is all good. That's all digging in. Here we have a fire base with... Oh, well, look at that. We've got some M110s, M109s, some regular M102s. What else do we have? We have more batteries. 2 of them over here. Do we have any batteries over here? Or is it just infantry? I think it's just infantry. And then down at Minh Than, what do we have down at Minh Than? Some mortars. On the base itself, we have some more artillery. And if I recall correctly, all these batteries were actually available for this particular mission. So that's kind of cool. Do we have airstrikes? We have no air power at the moment. But let's take a look and see what we have for... Oh, yeah, there was no... Was there airstrikes for this mission? Or did I not include them? Crap, that's not good. I guess it's just going to be helicopters and artillery. Okay, let's continue on. Not going to get too far ahead. Let's move our other troops down here to catch up. Now, I'm not worried about this sector. Because I remember at least this part of the scenario, we should be safe. We just have to keep our units organized. That's the key for this. Oh, you see, look at that. This is under or over 12 strength points. That's why it was all buggered. So let's move these guys with them. That's still under 12, but this was 14. So our movement points were all screwed. Now that's better. So next turn, we're going to separate these engineer trucks. And this is our last part of the column. We're just going to wrap up there. Where are our supply trucks? Mainly because I forget. We have a supply. You know what I should have done, and what I was thinking about doing, was I was going to put some dozers down and have them loaded in the supply trucks, because that was the whole point of this. The engineers had to go down, and they had some dozers. So that would have been a little extra little flair there to add on to it. I can move forward, but I don't think I'm going to, just for the simple fact that I want to keep my troops together. So let's just leave them like that and end the turn. Again, we're not expecting anything from the VC. Hey, Rysine, good to see you. Here's the tricky part. Now, we need to cross up to here, and there's no real road unless I go around. So I'm just going to cut through this sector here. There is a road that starts there, so that's good. You know what? I should have actually... Yeah, here's going to be an opportunity for us to try and get our troops all together. Yeah, there we go. This is allowing us to have our troops get all bunched up and catch up so we can reorganize our column. Wait. Aha, you see? This is... I almost screwed up again. Our engineer trucks. And our headquarters. And our follow-on force is going to be a little bit slower because our tanks are the slowest. Look at that. They ran out of action points already. So, we know we're going to get ambushed somewhere around here. We just don't know where we're going to get ambushed, because this whole road is just beckoning for an ambush. And I don't have any eyes in the sky to help me out here. Okay. Now that we're getting closer, we're going to have to start going a little bit slower. There's two things that I have to be concerned about. Once we get engaged, once we get in the ambush site, I have to make sure that my units will... my engineering and supply units can still get to Minh Thanh. This is the ultimate goal down here. Minh Thanh is the secondary goal that we want to make sure that we get our troops down there. Because that... Welcome back, Allie. I hope you're well. This is where we're going to get our extra points. Maybe to bring us up to a minor victory or a major victory, but that's where we're going to get some points. We need to make sure that we can at least clear the road that much that we can get those vehicles past. And make sure they don't get destroyed. And I think, if I recall correctly, yeah, I strategically cut off the other access road from here to force you to go down this road. There's no way you can take a shortcut and say, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cut around the bottom, which on the Binh Long map you can. There's a road that cuts down and through here, down to QL13. But historically, you're doing this. So that's what we're going to do. Let's save it. At least a positive victory over Binh Long. Hey, you know what? I really enjoyed Binh Long. Even though it wasn't a victory, it was still a heck of a lot of fun. Okay, so now we are in VC territory. I'm going to be a little more cautious here. Let's advance with our empty ACAV. Again, I'm not expecting anything really soon, but I just don't want to risk getting wiped out straight away. Let's secure this airfield since we're here. And then let's advance slowly. Okay, we're going to go no further than that. This is gonna suck because these wheeled vehicles coming through this sector until they get to the road is going to be difficult. But we're going to be going slowly through this road now. I think this is Route 245. Let's just confirm that. I think it's 245. I don't remember what labels are. Did I label it here? No, I just labeled it 246. I was close. Okay, here's our main task force. Task Force Dragoon. We are excited. We are getting nervous. I'm glad you enjoyed it, John. I think as we progress further down, I am going to utilize slow time every once in a while, just to see if we can find some minefields and not engage the minefields. Because we are going to get ambushed. We know we're going to get ambushed. Okay, save it. Let's continue. We have more improved positions. Oh, okay, there's a roadblock here. There must be a roadblock there because I can't get in. I can't go faster. So let's bring up our other support. Let's keep our units spread out. Since there's a roadblock, we have an engineer. Is it just the one engineer? We have reconnaissance. We have engineers. Let's bring the engineers up. Can I unload them? Yes. John says, I did from the standpoint of the game engine, there was a ton going on in Binh Long. Good stuff for all to see. Yeah, no, that is so true. You are absolutely right. We also have a reconnaissance team in here, so let's get everyone here on the ground. Hopefully we can secure this. And what we'll do is push one of these platoons through and continue. We have artillery close by. Let's grab our other platoons. That's infantry. These are the other engineers. So we actually want these engineers to be closer to the front for the next ambush site. So we're going to clear this and then push. Someone remind me that this platoon here has the engineers. The other engineer. We only have 2 platoons, so if they get wiped out, we're having a really bad day. Ah, excellent. Your supply units are on the move towards Minh Thanh. You will need to escort supply vehicles to the Minh Thanh airfield. Note the map labels to identify where Minh Thanh. We know where that is because we just played Binh Long, and that is all this area. This is our last troop with infantry covering the rear. Now here is a landing zone. I think I might leave. What should we leave? You know what? We don't have to leave the supply trucks. We can leave just this headquarters. Ah, yeah, no, we might need the headquarters closer to the units. Now, since we're close to the enemy, I'm going to start hitting this area with artillery because we have a lot of it. Let's start doing that for our own safety. Let's see. We have a battery up here. Not that one, but these two should be able to reach. There we go. Okay. We plotted a whole bunch of artillery. We are ready to advance and continue advance down the road. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Okay, so... Oh! That's our own! That's good! I was worried. So, we laid artillery. We should start noticing now that our artillery ammo is going to start going down. Probably 2 per turn. But we haven't fired with our infantry or armored vehicles yet, so that means this ammo level should stay at 90 until we start firing. Okay, let's double time this engineer, move him into here, and we spot the block. Let's continue advancing. There's no sense me trying to go through that right now just because we're going to be stuck. So let's get our troops ready. We did not engage anything. And it was this platoon that needs to come down here and get ready to move through. So now we're swapping one platoon for another. We're going to send this platoon out front because it has the other engineer in it. And we're just going to alternate between those 2 platoons as we advance. Again, we're trying to avoid being ambushed. We can't lose our engineers because they will be vitally important for this scenario. Not only do we have to get them to Minh, but we're also going to have to clear the road like we're doing here. This is going to come down the road. Let's move our supply trucks down. I'm going to leave the supply trucks there, and I'm going to move forward with the artillery. And our engineer vehicles need to come up as quickly as possible. On the bright side, it's a small scenario, so our turns are going to blow by for the first little while anyways, until we start getting engaged, which won't take long. A vital point of this scenario is how you organize your force. So, I played this a few times a couple of years ago when I first built it, and sometimes I just did it with disarrayed forces, and you pay the price. You paid the price for doing that. So you have to be careful on how you're going to organize your forces. Okay, so we are going to load up these units, and we're going to blow by with these ones. Ah, no! We got overstacked and they went off the road. Crap. That was silly. So that means my plan failed. Just like that. Brilliant plan, totally wiped out. So we'll do it at the next checkpoint. Okay, as we're getting closer, I'm going to go into slow time mode. So now we can see that slow time is activated. This unit will burn through a lot more action points, but we have less risk of dying in a minefield or IED. I'm not going to get too far because I want to be able to keep my units together. These guys can move at the same normal space because we didn't run into anything. Get this platoon all together and up. So there is a difference between normal APCs and ACAVs. You'll see that they're here. One, there's a lot more bristling guns on the ACAVs, which means they're far more powerful. So even the defensive value is better, and the assault, that's very good to see. Plus you can fire 3 times with an ACAV. As for firepower, the regular APC basically has a 50 cal, kind of is what we're imagining. But since this one has more weapons on it, more machine guns on it, it has a better attack value for soft targets. Which makes a lot of difference when you're up against a whole bunch of VC infantry. Here we have a M106. This is a 4.2 inch mortar. It has a minimum range of 500 meters, so I can't fire at things that are directly around. And as the war progressed, that's why these M106s were swapped out with the 82mm version, because they had a much smaller in close distance, so we could fire 1 hex away with the 82mm mortar. Yay for learning something new. What's this? This is just a recon. I don't remember the identifier off the top of my head for the the 82mm version. Someone does. Anybody? I think the first time I played this, I was just doing it willy-nilly, and I lost my entire regiment. It was brutal. We're going to do better this time, though. So there, let's take a look. Okay, there's another landing zone here, so I'm going to move this supply truck up towards this landing zone. That way we have... where's the next one? There's the next one. We're not going to go into there. We want landing zones that are close to the road for resupply of helicopters in the field. Yeah, but that's basically the last one that we're going to be able to use. That's close enough to the road that will be effective. So we'll bring a truck or a supply truck into there. Maybe not. Actually, you know what? I should be careful what I'm doing here, because we are in ambush area, and I don't want to get ambushed. Okay. I think we're done. Oh, we have some support. Perfect. Sea Aero Weapons Company of the UH-1. Okay, let's go grab them. And they should be up at the airfield. Yes. Let's get them up in the sky. Let's get them in high. And are these the only ones? Oh no, we got 2 sets. Hell yeah. So, something to keep note is the battalion headquarters is right here. So if any of these gunships go into low on ammo status, that means there's a problem with them, and they have to fly back to this airfield and land in this hex in order to have that remedied. Oh, we have infantry here. Let's get them digging in. Okay, we have our helicopters. Oh, do we have our guns a go-go? No, not right now. We're just going to fly down towards our convoy. Might take a couple of turns to get all the way there. Okay. Look at that. Are they all snakes? Yeah, they're all snakes. So they're not the best gunships, but they're okay gunships. They will do for our situation. Okay, slow time again. Watch out for VCAA MGs. Yeah, no kidding. So it looks like we ran into another block or something there, so that's good to know. Oh, there's one right there. There's a landing zone right there. Okay, so I'm going to forget about that other landing zone in the rear. Let's bring our tanks up. Get a line down this road. All these units can come around. Our engineers should be here. Yes, they are. So let's bring them up and unload. We know there's a block there because I can't drive into that hex. So we know there's a block there. I don't know if it has a minefield, but we're going to find out. These are just the rest of this troop. Let's bring our tank up. This is making me very nervous. We can now move fairly effectively down the road. Keep our engineer vehicles in the middle. Keep our supply trucks in the middle. And have a platoon at the rear. Okay. Nervous. Holy crap. Have we managed to get to a checkpoint yet? Let's see. Yeah, so there we go. We managed to get to checkpoint Dick, which is great. We passed through checkpoint Hank. Where's the next checkpoint? Checkpoint Tom. Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing yet. Okay, let's bring our beautiful gunships. Whoa! Guess we found them. Okay, let's drop down. Let's get closer to our convoy. Let's drop down. Let's also get closer to our convoy. We found a machine gun. So let's start going. Let's advance through here with our tanks and our recon. Let's get some ACAVs there for protection. We know that there's bad guys there. Let's just plot some mortars there. We have some more mortars here, so let's do the same there. Let's advance through with our tanks. Whoa, man. Uh, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can get to there at least. You know what? I think I'm going to take this group of helicopters. We're going to go on the north side of the road. Just to make sure we're happy. I'm going to move up our command vehicle up to this landing zone. And we're going to leave it sit there for a bit. We are going to protect it with some ACAVs. This has infantry in it. Or, why can't I? Yeah, that's not... So this is a problem. That should not produce an overstack. Oh! We got spotted. And there's nothing. There's something else in there. Something in the woods. So there's an ambush site. This is the tail of our convoy. Okay. We are at an ambush site. Let's see what happens. Oh, we have guns a go-go. Perfect. Look at that. There's a frickin' trench there. Okay. I'm gonna go slow time. Oh, slow time didn't even work. Oh! Okay. Slow time. Yay! It worked! Oh, shoot! Freaking crap, that scared me. Okay, I'm going to push ahead. We know there's an RPG there. Let's bring our other tanks out. I'm going to keep everything spread apart. Let's bring our engineers up. Damn. I'm going to bring APCs up. These are all recon. We want these eyes, so we're going to unload them. Unload them here. We're going to bring our tanks up. To deal with that. And we're going to bring these engineers all the way down, if we can. Oh, not that far! Okay, unload. Then they can start clearing this. We have infantry here. Let's bring our infantry up. Unload. Bring our tanks up to this clearing. And bring up these infantry. Okay. Let's move up so I can get a good sight of what's going on around there. They cannot fire. We have a landing area. Let's do a recon. Nothing. 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 Okay. So next turn, we'll bring our gunships in and see what we find. We know that there's stuff here. Actually, let's fly up and over. A machine gun. But we want to do a recon. And a recon. And a recon. And nothing. The M16 meat chopper, a 4x-cal on half tracks, was declared obsolete, taken out of service by the U.S. Army in 1958. It was replaced by the M19 twin 40mm. A lot of those mobile AAs were super great against enemy ground targets. If one has them, it's nice to keep them. Yeah, we don't have them, unfortunately. I wish. I wish we did. There, yeah, so those were the dusters that we had in Binh Long there, John. That's what those were. That we had protecting that airfield. With the wicked sounds. And then later on, we're going to have the M113 that had the Vulcan on it, which was just crazy. Crazy. Okay, you know what? I think that's all we're going to do. Oh, you know what? Let's fly over here. Just do a couple of shots at that machine gun. Might as well. Oh, that's not good. So really, oh, look at that. We even did some damage because it stopped after one hit. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, more machine guns. So we have to be careful. There's a lot of machine guns flying around. Nice. Okay, I think we're good. Let's take a look at the overall picture. Yeah, you know, we're not that far to clear this road, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, we're being attacked. From where? From here. Oh, and we found a minefield too. Recoilless rifle. Machine guns that we've targeted before. Oh, there they are. Crap. Machine gun. What are they shooting at? Oh, heavy weapons galore. Units have been released. 2nd, 1st, 16th, and a helicopter company. Okay. So here's where things start getting interesting. Let's get our helicopters. Let's get these guys loaded. Let's load up with not the heavy weapons this round, but we'll take infantry. Okay, can we load? Ah, we don't have enough action points to load everyone. So let's just wait till next round and load everyone. Then we can get these guys going. So I can't forget to move them. And let's go down here. What else got released? These guys got released. So we are going to start the advance, going up these trails to collect those points. We'll send one company to do that. We'll also send another company towards that location. So let's double time him through the woods. Do the same there, because there's no trail here, so we might as well just go quickly through the woods. And we will bring the reconnaissance team with us. These guys are fixed. There's another company there. What do we need the other company for? Let's send them up the path, up this way. Let's do that. So we're going to send one company this way, one company that way. This company is going to go wrapping around all the way out to here. And we'll see what happens. The company that we're loading into helicopters, we're going to fly somewhere into here, I think. Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere into there. These are still fixed. Here we have artillery. Okay. Let's slow time. No, let's not slow time. Do I have smoke? I have 4. Oh, we got reduced. But we have enough to save and blow a smoke. Perfect. Okay. Ah! Did you see what I just did? I friendly fired my own unit by accident. Oops. Okay, so let's continue our advance. Oh, crap, we lost an APC. Yeah, I know, John. That's not good. Let's pull this APC out of there. Start firing. Can we assault this? Oh yeah, we took out a machine gun. Heck yeah! So that means that this area is good. Oh no! Oh, we got some lucky. Oh man. We have infantry. Let's keep these infantry up here. We know there's something in there. Can we assault it? Oh, I shouldn't have did that. We got disrupted. have ACAVs. Let's bring our tanks up. Okay. You know what? Let's take our recon team and go into the trees. Do we have any other... We have our battery. Let's utilize our battery. Hit that location. We have mortar positions. Let's hit this. It's funny, we don't have far to go, but it's, what is that, 3 or 4 kilometers? I know it's probably more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 5 kilometers that we have to go to be to friendly lines. But here we are, smack dab in the middle of an ambush. Let's do some reconnaissance. Let's do a recon, and a recon, and a recon. Oh, we've spotted trenches. Let's fly over here. Get shot down. Yay, we didn't get killed. Okay, let's do another recon. And another one. And another one. Okay, so we didn't see anything. Let's bring our gunships over. Let's start hitting that. Now, ideally, I should be flying 1 hex away at nap of the earth with these type of gunships, but there's no freaking way I'm doing that right now because we are way too close for that. Way too close to hot zones. Do we have... I want to leave these guys back here, but I don't know if I should. Let's bring the recon team down. Let's put the recon team in here. Let's unload it. We just want to protect this. And we have another recon team here. That'll protect that. We need to protect our vehicles. But we also need to make an advance here. So most of our tanks are out front. Most of our APCs and ACAVs are out front. And we're trying to do our best. Now, we have artillery. Let's utilize that. We have a whack load of artillery. M106. 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 M109. Ooh, let's hit that. M110. Let's hit that. These aren't that effective. But, just in case... Oh no, I don't think they're out of range. Yeah, they're just out of range. What about these guys? Oh, they're in range. Okay, we've plotted a whole bunch of artillery. Let's see what happens. We're getting hit by mortars. I don't know if that's an RPG or a recoilless rifle. I think it's a recoilless rifle. Oh no! Didn't lose anything. Oh, look at all that. We spotted them now, so now we're firing back. Our tanks will soak up a lot of hits, especially from the light fire from the machine guns. The ACAVs could get wiped out from the machine guns. I don't know from that distance, though. Depending on the recoilless rifle or RPG, that probably won't damage it, but it'll be annoying. I'm worried about this. There's an RPG here. They're wasting all their shots on us, though. Oh, this is... That's what we want to worry about. Missed. That's good. Oh, I forgot to move the helicopter. Oh, there we go. Here they come. Full strength BC platoon. Another one. Another one. Oh, two of them. Three of them. Four of them. Oh, crap. Oh, man. And a leader, too. Oh, no. 2 units have recovered, which is nice. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply, which is not good. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 1 unit has cleared a block or a mine. Oh, we caused some damage. That's good. That's probably a bunker. There was troops in these tree lines. I just don't know how far they went up. We are not on the East Front anymore, Toto. No kidding. This is not good. That's a lot of troops there that can wipe out that entire group. So we need to get lucky. We have gunships, thank goodness. We're going to fly our gunships down to deal with that, hopefully. Oh, man. Okay, let's take a look at the situation. The situation is crappy. Let's pull our tanks down. Let's do some firing from a distance. Did we cause any casualties? No, not at all. Let's move this recon team into there. Because it's trenches, that'll give us at least some protection. And I think it'd be best to pull back. Let's unleash on these units. Oh, we reduced it. Let's do it again. Because it's overstacked, that's a good target to hit, right? So we reduced them all by 1. Let's just continue doing that. We reduced it again by 1. We reduced it by 1. I'll save that APC for firing. And let's do a one shot. Hopefully that RPG team. Can't tell, but we're going to smoke this again. Because we want to clear this road, right? Oops. Okay, so we're going to smoke that. Here, we have another problem. But there's an RPG team here by itself, I think. So let's assault this with our engineer. We didn't take it out, but we got in there, so that's kind of good. Now, we have a whole bunch of stuff here to deal with. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? Let's pull back into this tree line. Oh, no! Okay, let's fire at this RPG team. Let's do some firing. Nothing. No damage at all. Okay, so we reduced it by 2. That's a good thing. Let's move this. Oh no! Oh, they got lucky. So we moved that out of the way. We didn't get that lucky though. Okay, so we have some bad guys here. Let's drop down with our gunships. Get really up close and personal. Hey, Barreled. Good to see you. These gunships I'm going to bring all the way down here. And I'm going to leave them here with opportunity fire so that when the VC come out to attack these units, because I'm sure that they will, I want the opportunity fire to hopefully cause some damage. That being the case, I'm also going to bring these loaches down to assist. Let's fly right through. Oh, there's more machine guns back there. Okay, so we've dealt with the ambush zone for now. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to send our recon team further out. We're going to protect that. We're going to leave these guys here, leave these guys here. We have a battery. Let's hit these. We have artillery somewhere here. Let's hit that. Let's hit over here. Let's call in our batteries, because we're going to need our batteries, all of them. Boom, boom. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. our M109s, our M110s. So much going on. Okay, now let's move our infantry. Let's double time these guys. Where can they go? All the way up here. That's awesome. Let's double time them as well. These guys, again, we're just going to hopefully double time them if we can. All of these can. They cannot. We'll leave those mortars there because there's no sense hauling them into the woods. And we have our other mission over here. There they are. Up in the sky, up into the high flight zone. Start flying this way. These can load up. Get up in the sky. Get in the high flight zone. Start flying. And same with those. And lastly, these helicopters can take off. High flight zone. And get ready to go. Get ready to rumble. Where are the other helicopters? There they are. Now we have to decide where we're going to try and land. We have to make blocking positions. Let's see. Map, labels. So these are all the blocking areas that we need to get to. There's a landing zone here. There's a landing zone here. There's a landing zone here. And a landing zone here. Now, if also here, but that's kind of out of the way. Is there anything down south? There's one way down here. Huh. What do you guys think? Where should we land? I'm looking at this and thinking, you know what? There's an objective there. Is that probably going to be defended? We might take a loach up there to find out. Where's our loach? There's our loach. Oh, there's nothing firing. Well, maybe none of these are defended. So then it's up to us. How do we want to? Where do we want to land? What do you guys think? Right or left, center or right? What do you guys think? Left, center or right? Keep in mind, we have to, wherever we land, we have to come all the way down here to these blocking positions. One for right. Perfect. Okay, so that'll be this one. And this gives us two options because we can go north as well as we can go to the west. So that's good. That's a good idea. We'll do that. See what happens. Okay, that's all we can do. So now, let's go to our ambush site and see what the VC are going to do. You're going to use mortars against our engineers. Good thing we have smoke. Oh, no! Crap! Our other loach is getting shot at. Oh, from further down. Oh yeah, there must be another ambush zone here. Oh, a lot of machine guns. It's a good thing we're flying low, because we would have been shot down. Yay for ping, ping, ping. Pinging on the armor. That's always a good thing. That's not a good thing, but it missed, so that's okay. That looks like it's just an RPG, so at that range, it probably won't kill us. Thanks for tuning in there, John. Really good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Always appreciate you tuning in. Thanks. Ah, there we go. Opportunity fire from gunships. Mwahahaha. We're almost halfway through this scenario already. Man. Oh, we got disrupted. It's too bad the engineer didn't survive there, because that would have been nice. That would have cleared that block. Huh? Opportunity fire from all the way over there. So far the ambush isn't too bad. We haven't lost that much. Just an APC so far. Oh, what are they doing? Well, that's good for us. That's overstacked now. Ooh, that's a recoilless rifle. That is too. Oh! Oh! Yay. Okay, we have one unit that has recovered, which is great. One headquarter unable to provide supply, one artillery unavailable, and 3 units low on ammo. This should be good, maybe? Yes, that is good. Are we going to get lucky here? Take out some infantry? No damage. We should be able to overrun that this turn with the engineers. We're going to try to overrun that too. Ah, no joy. But they tried to assault and they got hit really hard. No damage. No damage. We want to assault that. Okay. Here we have a problem. Let's start dealing with this problem straight away. Well, that's good. Started to clear. Let's move these troops up the trail. Same with these guys. Same with these guys. And our helicopters. Now, I think we decided to go into this one. Let's just bring our Loach over one more time, just to be safe. So I'm not prepping this, but what I'm doing is I'm going to drop down Nap of the Earth, do a quick cruise around, make sure that we're okay. Looks like we are. And let's go to here, drop down, unload, get the birds off the ground. They are off the ground, but I can't move them. Okay, now we do have some more helicopters. Now, no, let's keep the company together, just for safety. Ooh, this helicopter I can't get off the ground. That's not good. Okay. They're happy. Then let's take these guys and move them into the center one. Let's bring our Loach back up over to there. Make sure that we're not going to get shot at. Again, this is not a foolproof way of doing it, but it is a good way to hopefully draw some fire. So all these helicopters, they are ready to go. And then next turn we'll be able to land. I'm not going to put them on the ground now because that's suicidal. But I can put them in Nap of the Earth so that they can quickly drop down and get out of there. So we'll send one company down this trail. We'll send the other company down this trail. Move into blocking positions. And we should be just happy. I'm going to start moving my troops through this woods area towards this objective. Hopefully we can secure that. This will be my refueling point. Actually, let's move these ACAVs onto the other landing zone. That'll free that up. Have lots of space there. Alright. Now, the ambush site proper. Let's advance down the road if we can. To get some infantry down there. Oh, there's something else there. Oh, we didn't see that coming. Crap. Crap. Okay, let's do this. That's good. That's what we like to see. And here, let's bring our gunships over and lay waste into these guys. We are causing damage. Oh yeah, that one got annihilated. Okay, let's pull them back. You know what? Actually, these ones we're going to send right back over here. Ah, we lost a gunship. Crap. Just one. We lost one. We're going to refuel next turn. they got disrupted. Oh, we annihilated one platoon. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to swap out. We're going to leave these helicopters in the air for one more turn. And then rotate them out. Let's see. What else are we going to do here? Let's do an assault. Oh, or not. Crap. There we go. That's why we have firepower. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to clear this tree line. Oh, and a bunker too. So these guys are getting assaulted. Let's pull them back. Let's push these ones through. We did open up something there, so we cleared it. So let's unload that recon team. I think our tanks are okay, so let's just keep hitting these infantry. So at this range, we're utilizing beehive rounds, which is especially painful for infantry. So we should be causing quite a few casualties. I'm going to advance into the woods with these recon teams as well. So our goal here is to clear these woods with the recon teams, at least bring gunships in to help. We still have a platoon with infantry back here protecting our supplies. We want to clear this so we can start pushing our stuff through. Let's see. I'm going to try. I forgot that we can throw smoke 1 hex away. I should have done that before I moved into this hex. We really want to clear this block. And let's start firing at all these units across the way here. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Okay. I think we're okay. We're in a good position. We have troops landed and heading towards our blocking positions. The ambush so far isn't as bad as we had experienced before. So we're doing good. So let's save it and the turn. See what happens. I am saving the artillery for one more round. Yeah, there's machine guns down here, so we probably won't lose this helicopter, but it's just going to get shot at a lot. If it was at nap of the earth, it'd be down already. So we're happy that it's in the low flight zone. Although in low, it can get hit by a lot of things, apparently. don't have much opportunity fire here left, so that should go pretty quick. He has to hang on to that position. He has to. But when he did, that's good news. Hopefully with his infantry platoon we can clear out this as well. Oh, there's a machine gun in there too. It'll be a little bit more difficult. But we're in a bunker, so that's a good position to be in. Yeah, that's a recoilless rifle, plus a machine gun. Hopefully no RPG in there. Oh, sneaky buggers. Oh, sappers. Sappers? Where do they come from? More sappers. Oh, crap. And more infantry. So notice that I consolidated my armor in a couple of hexes. This is to, you know, provide as much firepower as possible, as close as possible to all my defending units. Because I'm in a position where I could be assaulted, it makes sense for me to have as much infantry around as I possibly can, or armored vehicles as close together as we can, you know, circling the wagons. It helps with protection. We finally clear this. This is good. Now we're going to take all of our shots and put them over here. Do we have any left? We do. Because what we're going to try and do is assault this hex. See if we can get in that bunker. Oh, there's a sniper in there too. I forgot about that. Oh, shoot. Let's move our tank into here. That might help longevity. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Sappers. So these helicopters, we need to fly back over to here. We'll get all these units landed to start refueling. We have brand new units here, so let's start hitting them. Oh, beautiful. We are causing reductions because that first platoon was the one that fired and stopped after that, so that is good for us. We will utilize these gunships here to attack that. Oh no! Oh, we got lucky. Oh, and we cause casualties again. And we eliminated it. Man, we're just rocking it. We are rocking it. That is amazing. Okay, let's bring some APCs down. We have our M106s. Start firing into this tree line. We also have our M109s. Let's hit this position because I don't think we're going to get in there with an assault. No. But we'll have 2 platoons next time. Let's pull these guys back. Let's go after that RPG. We caused casualties, but we didn't take it. That's okay. So defending this ambush is going way better than I've played before, so I'm very happy with that. Let's double time these guys down this trail. Let's do the same with these. Let's get these helicopters up in the sky. And let's fly. Where are we going to fly? Where do we need helicopters? Oh, actually, let's fly back. Because we have troops that need to come down. Way back here. And let's get everyone on the airfield. So when we land, we can pick them up, and that'll be that. Otherwise, over here, I think we can land here, drop down, unload, take off again, unload. Actually, let's move down the trail, and then land, and unload, and take off. Our Loach. Let's fly down the trail just a little bit. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's fly over here. Oh! Shoot. So there's a sniper or something there. So we found something. So that is the whole purpose of this frickin' Loach. So that's good. It's doing its job. Another one. So we're setting up blocking positions. That's the whole point of this scenario, which is good. Down here, our troops are moving. Oh, the helicopters are awesome, Rysine. They're part of my favorite thing of this game, is using helicopter operations and seeing how they work, figuring out better ways of using them. It's just awesome. These guys can go on the trails. These guys can all go into here. Look at that. That's awesome. Perfect. So these guys will start getting here. I can even have one platoon come down here to this landing zone, pick it up, drop it off here, and it can go grab that. Let's see, is there any landing zones around here? You know what? There is some vehicles that I can use. Let's just drive around. Oh, I can't go into there. That's okay. Let's utilize our artillery. Oh, we're just rocking it. Just rocking it. M109s. Let's hit that position because we're going to hit there next. Oh, these are just out of range. These are not, though. Let's start clearing this road. We want to get that position. All right. We're doing well. We're doing really well. Heck yeah. Okay, let's save it. End it. See what happens. Mortars. Well, we got lucky. You know what I might have done, since this is so easy so far, is that I might have eased up on the attack. Actually, no. You know what I did do? 100% what I did is I gave each of the Viet Cong companies 3 options to choose from for this attack. And there's probably at least 9 infantry companies here. We've seen 6 or 7 with a lot of heavy weapons. And it could just be bad die rolls that this particular run through is easy. Although we've lost a few things, but not nearly as much as I fully anticipated us to lose. We should be able to finish this in 2 sessions, though. That's kind of exciting. Are the engineers going to survive? That's the question. At least they're targeting the tank. That's excellent. Hopefully these guys do the same. Oh, spoke too soon. Now they're hitting the engineers. This we need to clear. This we need to clear. Oh, they're targeting the tank. That's good. Let's see. RPG should do the same. Yes. No hits. Also no hits. We got lucky. The sniper. Ah. Took a loss. We're in a bunker. We should be okay there. A lot of opportunity fire. And these are all ACAVs. Yeah, they're all ACAVs. Oh, we took it out, whatever it was. The RPG team. All this bristling firepower. Oh, yeah. Caused them to retreat. No hits, but that's okay. I think they're pretty much decimated now. Those sappers. We're going to try and hit here next. No damage. Oh, we reduced it by 1. Can't tell, probably not. It's in trenches. Took a lot of hits. These are the big guns. These are the M110s, hopefully. Do some damage. Ah, no. No hits. No hits. Oh, that was perfect. We wiped something out. And reduced. And reduced again. Okay. I can't get in there. Let's continue hitting this. Hit these sappers before they hit us. We did reduce it by 1. Let's do... no, let's fire. Let's fire with all of our stuff here. Thanks for tuning in there, Scud. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ah, there we go. That's nice. Let's advance down the road. Let's double time this guy. How far can we go? Oh, we got far, but we took a loss. Oh no! I didn't realize there was more there. Shoot. Oh shoot. What do we have? Let's take out these guys. Oh, beautiful. Also beautiful. Let's see if we can assault this. Oh, awesome. We are on a roll today. Let's double time this guy. Let's double time these guys. Getting in their back end, that's good. We're doing very well so far with our encirclement. These helicopters. Let's fly down to Minh. Oh, got shot at. Damn sniper. And a machine gun. I think we can refuel here. Yeah, we can, totally. These platoons are going to start securing this section of the ambush site. Oh man, we sent a whole company up here. I guess we're going to try and go through that swamp to get to this landing zone. Crap. Let's double time this guy down this trail. And let's move the recon team down towards that landing zone there. And we'll grab some helicopters after. That's secure. These helicopters are flying back to the base here. Drop down on the tarmac. We don't have enough to load, but we will refuel here because there is a battalion headquarters, which is perfect. And the ambush site, I think we're good. We can take off with our gunships now. We're going to send these guys all the way down to this sector down here after they get shot at. We're going to start dealing with this. These gunships, on the other hand, are going to land, get refueled. Same with our loaches. And I don't think these are released yet. No. So, just as an FYI, some of your units aren't being released because you're not getting enough casualties. So, if you find that if you're playing this scenario and all of a sudden you have 2 or 3 battalions worth of troops that are not, being released, that's because you haven't suffered enough casualties. And in this case, I have not suffered enough casualties. But, look at this. The happiness, on the other hand, is that we now have our guns a go-go. Oh yeah. Let's fly them down to the action. They'll be ready to party pretty soon. So that's why these ones here, they haven't been released yet, because we haven't suffered enough casualties. We've actually been doing this very, very well so far. And the attack had pretty much stagnated. So I am going to look into the reason why that has happened. So when you play this in the future, then it should be a better experience. Mind you, it could, again, just be the way that the die rolls ran for each of the companies. Each of the companies could be not in such an aggressive attack, where it's mostly a standoff firing as opposed to a fanatical assault. So it could be that, and I'll check that to make sure that that is what is happening here. Because I did expect more assaulting in this case. But it could be just they had luck of the draw of the die roll. On the bright side, we are having a field day at wiping these guys out. We should be able to take out these units here in the near future. Did we cause any damage? No. I was going to try and do an assault with these tanks, but I'm going to wait until we have some infantry to do that. Like these guys here, they shouldn't have held on to that. That's surprising that they did. Okay, so let's end the turn. See what happens. Oh. That could be a problem. I don't think I have any heavier recoilless rifles back there, so we should be okay. All this firepower is just phenomenal. All these machine guns and tank cannons, the artillery that we have, the gunships that we have. This is why the VC lost this battle, because we have so much firepower. got lucky. This is technically the frontal armor that it's attacking. Any of from these 3 directions is frontal armor, so it's not that bad. It's when the RPGs can hit us from the side or the rear, that's when we're having problems. Or if they're attacking these light armored vehicles, the M113s, the ACAVs, that's when bad things happen. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to save it there and probably finish this off next session on Sunday. This has been a lot of fun so far. It's simple, it's easy, teaches you how to use your units, and you know, you don't get to play with tanks very often in this game, so it's kind of fun to do so. I really appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you take the time out of your day to join me, either watching this on YouTube or joining me here live. It's great to have you all. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I'll be back on Sunday. Oh, some housekeeping. 2.30, I haven't heard back from Matrix or Slytherin yet on the update. The one that they're supposed to be rebuilding. Maybe tomorrow, I have no idea. But we can't... I'm not going to give a date anymore because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get it to us to test. Once it is released, though, I will be switching to Middle East, and we will be playing a couple of those scenarios just to see how things are different and what you can expect in the future. Do remember that those scenarios are mostly not scripted, so it is a different... You will have a different experience than the experience that you're having with Vietnam. 3.0 for Middle East will have scenarios scripted, so it'll be better. But you'll have Middle East up to date, up to the same skills or whatever at the engine that we're using here. It'll be great. It'll be a lot more interesting and challenging, especially for the helicopter operations and just how things are seen in the desert. That'll be a big difference for you. Okay, on that note, I'll be back Sunday at 10 a.m. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a great week. And on that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.